Hello and welcome to NB Drive. My name is Nishmanya Bahadur. Since it is the first time I'm interacting with you all, I thought it'd be a good idea to give you all an overview of my life. Alright, let's get into it. I am 26 years old and I have lived, breathed and talked cars for as long as I can remember. In my younger days, I did everything possible to get up close and personal with cars and interact with them. In 2015, I finally got my license and I was ecstatic. Not long after, I ended up going on my first major road trip, which was a 4,000-kilometer trip across India, and I absolutely loved it. I've gone on many road trips since and go as often as I can. In 2018, I went on a 2-month trip across Europe to help discover myself before I started a full-time job. Now, the car nut that I am, I couldn't help but plan trips to places like the BMW Museum in Munich, the Lamborghini Museum in Sant'Agata, the Ferrari and Maserati Museums in Modena, and I even went to Monaco to walk the iconic streets of the F1 circuit. I also visited Barcelona to see the F1 track there and show some love to my favorite football club, FC Barcelona. After I returned, I formalized my love for cars by joining the field of automotive journalism, as I felt that gave me the best access to cars. Now, nearly half a decade later, I have over 1,000 articles with my byline. I have reviewed cars for multiple publications, and I have written both car and travel features. And now I'm ready to take on a new challenge, that is, put my introverted self in front of the camera and become an automotive YouTuber. My aim for this channel is fairly simple. I want to share all the knowledge that I have acquired over the last few years with my fellow motoring enthusiasts in as simple and straightforward a way as possible. I'll also be sharing my opinions on the automotive industry, reviewing new or nearly new cars, driving some really cool and exotic cars, and there'll also be the occasional interview. Now, I'm going to start this channel off with 5 main categories. They are as follow. The first is auto glossary. Now, this is going to be a simple explanation for all the commonly used automotive terms in the industry that will help both newcomers and people that have been around the automotive world who just want to brush up on these terms. An easy one-stop shop to understand these terms and get all the information they're looking for. The second is deep dive. Now, this is going to take a close and detailed look at iconic Indian cars, some international models, and maybe even some brands. Looking at their history, the development cycle, what made them click with the public, and what makes them so popular even today. This is going to have a detailed overview of everything you need to know about these cars. Third is going to be a first drive series. This is something I'm fairly comfortable with as I've reviewed for multiple publications, and I'm going to use that knowledge to give you a detailed look at the design, features, driving dynamics of all the new cars, as well as give you my verdict and honest opinion of where they sit in their respective segments. So this should really help you with your buying decisions as well. Fourth is a series I'm very excited for. It's the Dream Cars series. This is going to be me getting behind the wheel of some really cool and exotic performance cars in India on our roads, and telling you what it's like to drive, their specifications, talk about their design, and bring you along for the ride. As these cars, most of them, I'll be driving them for the very first time in my life. So I'm not going to be comparing them or giving you verdicts on exactly what they are compared to their rivals. The fifth series is an interview series, which is going to have guests from all different walks of life. Now, their background is only going to tell you where they're coming from to the world of automotive, but the interviews are going to focus on their passion for cars, how it started, what's got them here, what's keeping them here, and if there's anything they find interesting in the coming future. So these are roughly the 5 categories that I'm going to start this channel off with. However, nothing is set in stone, as there's plenty of room to tweak and adapt these series with your feedback as we go along. And hopefully together, over the next few months and years, we'll mold a channel that's as exciting for you as it is for me. I also hope that this leads to the formation of a tight-knit motoring community that is open to welcoming all sorts of new entrants to the world of automobiles. Now, if you've stuck around so long, I'm fairly certain that you are interested in cars and you have many other automotive YouTubers that you would be following that cover the space very well. However, what I plan to bring to my channel is not only my technical expertise, but also my love and passion for cars. I am new to this whole YouTubing thing, so I would love your feedback on how to improve, and I would also really appreciate it if you cut me a little bit of slack as I find my footing in this new space. However, what I can guarantee is that I'll give you quality content which will be very well researched, and I'll give you my honest opinions on the cars that I drive. I'll also make a sincere effort to improve every video that I put out. So, if you found this video interesting and you see merit in the plans that I've laid out, I do encourage you to head down and hit that like button and maybe consider subscribing. Also, if you know anyone else who you think would enjoy this sort of automotive content, I'd ask you to please share this video with them and watch this space for all the upcoming content. My next video goes live at 12 noon today. And for those of you who are wondering, this is my lovely 7-year-old German Shepherd named Django. He's been a fantastic boy through this entire shoot.